So welcome to my channel In-Depth Analysis with Nitish. So here I am with you live once again, and I'm going to discuss about a series happening in Sri Lanka between Sri Lanka versus South Africa, and the very good news for Sri Lankan fans and the cricket fans who love Sri Lanka cricket, because Sri Lanka after 18 months. Yes, Sri Lanka after 18 months have won a series at home or either away from home. This is the first ODI series after 18 months Sri Lanka have won, and has won very convincingly, I think. And Sri Lanka should get credit for this because they are playing with this new bunch of players. They are playing with fresh minds. They are playing with fresh legs for the last couple of months or 3 months, and they are doing it well. Maybe this is the future for Sri Lankan cricket. I'll be discussing in detail. And yesterday, we all know that India have won a very historical and incredible game of cricket at the Oval. At Oval, at Oval, India haven't won, hadn't won since 1971, and this was absolutely, that was the victory that Indian team has got absolutely remarkable. So इंडिया ने तो दिखा दिया कि वो हमेशा जब भी बैक रहती है तो पलट के एक स्टेप नहीं, मुझे लगता है कि कई स्टेप आगे चली जाती है, पर दिस इज ऑल्सो shows that this team has got all the caliber, all the class. I'm talking about Indian Test team under Virat Kohli leadership. Everybody is talking about Virat Kohli. I don't know why, without checking, without observing, without viewing what's happening in cricket, what's going on in cricket. I think there were some of the fans, some of the cricket analysts. They just jump into this, that okay, that's the time. This no, I think we should wait for another year or maybe 1.5 year. Then we say this. Until this, I think till now, I think India has been doing remarkably well in the all the formats, three formats, that is the ODIs, Test format, and T20s. And indeed, in Test format, though they have lost the Champions Trophy, sorry, WTC final, Test Championship final, still they are the number one side in Test मैच क्रिकेट. एंड नाउ अब क्या हुआ है, ओवल ओवल में जीतने के बाद इंडिया ने लगभग, मैंने जैसा कि कल बताया था, इंडिया ने लगभग अपना एक हाथ पटौदी ट्रॉफी रिटेन तो किया है, रिटेन तो किया है, पर अब इंडिया ने अपना एक हाथ उस ट्रॉफी पर रख दिया है, और मुझे लगता है कि ये सीरीज अब डिसाइड हो गया है, क्योंकि मैनचेस्टर ओल्ड ट्रैफर्ड में इतना आसान नहीं होगा इंग्लैंड को वापस आगे पंच देना इंडियन टीम को, और इंडियन टीम भी जानती है, क्लू मिल गया है इंडियन टीम को, इंडियन टीम को वे मिल गया है हाउ टू मेक रन्स इन दीज कंडीशन. किसी भी फंसे हुए सिचुएशन से दो दो बार निकल आना, वह ऑस्ट्रेलिया में 36 ऑल आउट वहां से वापसी करना, यहाँ पे 78 ऑल आउट वहां से वापसी करना. और this is not an easy job for any team, especially when you are playing away from home. I think इंडिया इस कंडीशन में अब थोड़ा सा, अब इंग्लैंड बैकफुट पर चला गया है, मैं तो कहूँगा बहुत ही बैकफुट पर चला गया है जो रूट की टीम. Until or unless they do some special things at Old Trafford in Manchester, I don't think they have a chance of leveling the series, because इंडिया पंप्ड अप होके आएगी, और इंडियन टीम जानती है कि अब इंग्लैंड के पास मौका नहीं देना है, और मौका सिर्फ और सिर्फ इंडियन टीम के पास है. विराट कोहली एंड को जानती है कि अगर इंडिया ये स्निफ मिला है तो इसको अच्छी तरह से भुनाओगी. एंड ऑफ कोर्स वो भी मैच सीरीज का बात होगा. अगर आप 3-1 से हरा के इंग्लैंड को आते हैं वापस, यूएई में जाते हैं आईपीएल खेलने, तो मुझे लगता है कि वो एक मोमेंटम सेट कर देगा वर्ल्ड कप के लिए। यहाँ से इंडिया अगर जीत के जाती है 3-1 और इवन 2-1, चलो ड्रॉ भी हो जाता है, तो सीरीज जीतने के बाद वो मोमेंटम सेट हो जाएगा, फिर आईपीएल और फिर वर्ल्ड कप में मजा आएगा। क्योंकि इंडिया ऐसे भी फेवरेट्स है। व्हेन यू लुक एट द पूल साइड्स, इंडिया जिस पूल में है, हालांकि इंडिया के भी पूल में है दो तीन अच्छी टीम है, ऑल द टीम एशियन टीम्स है और एक नॉन एशियन टीम है न्यूजीलैंड। सो इंडिया को आगे पहुंचने में तकलीफ नहीं हुई, बट हाउ दे शुड play in those conditions, that's the issue, especially in the semi final and in the final. सो इंडिया और इंग्लैंड के बीच बहुत ही जबरदस्त लास्ट सेशन। जब मैं मैच का स्कोर देख रहा था सेकंड सेशन में, तो जैसे ही 4 विकेट गिरा था मुझे लग गया था कि इंग्लैंड अब नहीं जीत पाएगा ये मैच। और स्टिल शायद वो बुमराह का स्पेल, एवरीबडी हैज कंट्रीब्यूटेड a bit in the test match tomorrow. Sorry, everybody has contributed, whether it's हाँ आर्यन बोलो, क्या हाल है? आओगे तो आओ, थोड़ा डिस्कस करते हैं। डायरेक्ट हिट आर्यन, आर्यन का चैनल है। डू यू, इफ यू वांट टू ज्वाइन प्लीज ज्वाइन आर्यन, डिस्कस करते हैं थोड़ा। पहले तो इंडिया और उसके बीच में कुछ डिस्कस कर लेते हैं कल वाला मैच में, क्योंकि कल वाला मैच एक इनक्रेडिबल फिनिश हुआ है। मुझे तो बिलीव था ही, मैंने बताया था यहाँ पे कि जब मैं प्रीव्यू कर रहा था डे 5 के लिए, तो मैंने बोल दिया था पवन को कि आइदर 70% इंडिया विन और 30% ड्रॉ। मैंने ये भी बोला था कि ड्रॉ उस स्थिति में होगा जब इंग्लैंड एक्सेप्शनल खेलेगा, इंग्लैंड आउट ऑफ स्किन खेलेगा तो ही ड्रॉ हो सकता था, अदरवाइज ड्रॉ का चांस सी किसी भी डेक पे, किसी भी पिच पे, वेदर इट्स फ्लैट बुली, कुछ भी कह लो, फ्लैशिड ट्रैक, जब फोर्थ इनिंग का प्रेशर होता है, जब बॉलर्स आप पे हावी होते हैं, आपके जब माइंड में ये हो कि इतने रन नहीं बन सकते, हमको मैच सेव करना है, अगर आप कल वाले मैच में इतना तक आपको स्कोर दिखाया था कि चेन्नई के टर्निंग विकेट पे डे 5, वो मैच मुझे याद है, डे 4 या 5 था, यही इंग्लैंड की टीम थी और वो भी इंग्लैंड की बेहतरीन टीम थी। उसमें फ्लिंटॉफ थे, कॉलिंगवुड, ग्रेन स्वान, स्ट्रॉस, ट्रॉट सभी थे, इयन बेल सभी थे। और भारत को मिला था चेन्नई के लास्ट विकेट पे 387 रन मारने के लिए, और लगभग 30-35 ओवर का खेल बचा हुआ था फोर्थ डे, मुझे याद है। और सहवाग ने जिस तरह की 67-70, और गंभीर ने भी अच्छी पारी खेली थी, जिस तरह की 67-70 रनों की पारी खेली थी, आई डोंट एक्चुअली रिमेम्बर द नेम, द वे सहवाग प्लेड इन दैट पर्टिकुलर सेशन, 1.5 घंटा 2 घंटे का जो सेशन था, वहां से एकदम 130-40 रन बना के जब आप एक विकेट पर गए, तो मोमेंटम जिस तरह से इसमें राहुल और रोहित ने मोमेंटम शिफ्ट किया था डे 2 के लास्ट आवर में, लास्ट 1.5 आवर एंड 1 आवर, वहां पे शिफ्ट कर दिया था वो वीरेंद्र सहवाग और गौतम गंभीर सर। सो दैट वाज आल्सो वेरी गुड गेम, हिस्टोरिकल गेम वो भी था, क्योंकि चेन्नई के विकेट पे रन बनाना आसान नहीं था। तेंदुलकर आई थिंक हैज गॉट द 100, युवराज सिंह प्लेड अ पार्ट, एवरीबॉडी कंट्रीब्यूटेड टिल नंबर 5 और 6। और कल के मैच में क्या हुआ था, कल के मैच में मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द कंट्रीब्यूशन केम फ्रॉम पुजारा, and everybody chipped in, came from Pujara and Rohit Sharma. I'm just forgetting the taking the name, रोहित शर्मा का जो 127 रन, इसीलिए मैन ऑफ द मैच दिया गया रोहित शर्मा को। अदरवाइज सी, रोहित शर्मा की अगर हाफ रन भी आप निकाल लेते हो, तो मैच पर इम्पैक्ट किसने डाला? मैन ऑफ द मैच या मैन ऑफ द सीरीज मिलता है, मैच और सीरीज पर इम्पैक्ट किसके द्वारा डाला गया और उस इम्पैक्ट से किस टीम को फायदा हुआ। डेफिनेटली जो टीम जीतती है उसी के खिलाड़ी द्वारा इम्पैक्ट डाला जाता है। रोहित शर्मा ने 127 रन बनाया, 127 रन इस कंडीशन में, और वो भी अंडर प्रेशर। अंडर प्रेशर 100 बनाना और वहां से आउट ऑफ द जेल ले जाना अपनी टीम को, आई थिंक he deserved the man of the match award. Sardul, see, everybody, I think one of my regular guests always Sardul Thakur. Yes, Sardul Thakur has done well. Sardul Thakur has played an important role in India's victory at the Oval, but इम्पैक्ट का बात होता है यहाँ पे। रोहित शर्मा और केएल राहुल ने जो पार्टनरशिप किया, फिर रोहित शर्मा का मेजॉरिटी कंट्रीब्यूशन इन द पार्टनरशिप विथ चेतेश्वर पुजारा हैज डन द जॉब फॉर इंडिया एट दैट टाइम ओनली, क्योंकि इंडिया 125-30 का लीड ले चुकी थी। वहां से फिर था कि इंडिया का सडन कोलैप्स होता है एकदम अचानक, 6-7 विकेट का, फिर भी इंडिया 200-210 तक पहुंच जाती खींचते थे। पर ऐसा नहीं हुआ, उससे बहुत बढ़िया हुआ और इंडिया ने 368 एक माउंटेन था इंग्लैंड के लिए। एवर कितने लोग बोल रहे थे चेस हो जाए, आई नेवर थॉट चेस नहीं होता। 370-68 कितना भी टाइम आगे बढ़ जाए, कितना भी T20 T10 कितना भी लीग आज के भी डेट में 300 रन ओडीआईज में कम चेस होते हैं। उसी तरह लास्ट डे 3.53 runs per over to get, it's very difficult. It's a cricket are played on grounds, not on the on paper or nothing elsewhere. So let me tell you that India have done well. I was not surprised by the victory of Indian team, but it's still बैटिंग में है प्रॉब्लम, क्योंकि ये सब कंडीशन पिच पे खेलने के आदी थे। हालांकि ऋषभ पंत ने अपने आप को कंट्रोल किया, he plays the waiting game, he got that crucial 50, and also the partnership with Shardul Thakur was brilliant. I think that partnership totally taken the game away from England team, और इंग्लैंड टीम उस पार्टनरशिप के बाद ऐसा लग रहा था कि वो लोग भी वेटिंग गेम खेल रहे थे विकेट के गिरने का। they were not they were not looking urgent to take the wickets or during that partnership. So in totality I think, मेरा अगर ओपिनियन देखा जाए, ये मेरा ओपिनियन है, मेरा पर्सनल ओपिनियन, दिस सीरीज यहाँ से ही शायद इंडिया ने कब्जा कर लिया है, क्योंकि ओल्ड ट्रैफर्ड मैनचेस्टर में जाके आपको गेम चेस करना इतना आसान नहीं हो। जस्ट लाइक इंग्लैंड हैव वॉन इन 2012, जब कलकत्ता में इंग्लैंड 2-1 से आगे थी और नागपुर में लास्ट टेस्ट ड्रॉ के लिए इंडिया गई थी, कुछ नहीं हो पाया इंडिया से भी, क्योंकि व्हेन यू आर चेस जब आप करते हो गेम को, व्हेन यू नो दैट यू आर डाउन एंड आउट बाय 2-1, देन थोड़ा सा चीजें भी उल्टी पड़ जाती है, और उसमें ये भी होता है कि कभी कभी हार का सामना करना पड़ जाता है। तो मुझे याद है 2012 and even last three series 2011, 14 and 18, India have India were India have heavily defeated by England in England. So this time it will definitely change, and it is looking that it has changed. So now आज के मैच में आते हैं। आज के मैच में, क्योंकि कल फिनिश्ड हुआ था, मैंने कल भी डिस्कस किया था अपने रेगुलर व्यूअर जो मेरे गेस्ट के तौर पे आते हैं, वो सी ही इज लाइक अ फ्रेंड ऑफ माइंड। अब इतना दिनों से आने के बाद रेगुलर हम लोग के बीच थोड़ा सा क्रिकेट के बारे में गप हो जाता है। सो we enjoy, he asks some question, I'll ask him some question. So and he also plays cricket. That's a very good point here. Today Sri Lanka versus South Africa. See, I said before that Sri Lanka has got the high chance of winning the both ODI and T20I series. Lekin I don't know why Sri Lankan fans only think always negative because the way Sri Lanka have performed for the last 6 or 7 years. That's why their mindset has changed because they always look on paper. I have looked with what they have done against India. That was the only point I can tell you. I gave my prediction about this both series against South Africa and Sri Lanka on the basis of Indian series because in this group of players in this group the players that are playing for in the white ball series in the current setup of the Sri Lankan team and of course the coach Miki Arthur and under the leadership of especially Dashun Shanka, I think this team will be a force in the upcoming 6 to 12 months because see it's not easy to turn around the things overnight but the personnel can be changed and they have done that because see when the senior players were playing they were also not producing results and that's why the selectors and the team management and the authorities is forced to change all these things and I think it seems that was the right decision they have taken. See, everybody talked about this Dinesh Chandimal. He is an experiment. What has he done? I'm talking about in batting department. He has done nothing, and in keeping also he has done not enough well. I think he has done fairly good today in the keeping, but he has dropped one chance of that. I think he stumped. He missed the stumping chance. Suppose this was T20 international, then that chance could have hurt the Sri Lankan team. So this is the little things they need to work on. I think it's not always that. See, everybody talking about this is not. Duswanta Chamira has debuted for Sri Lanka way back in 2014-15. Dhananjay De Silva is playing for. So these are the experienced players they have got. They have found a diamond in this series in batting department, and he can also bowl a bit. In this game, I've seen him bowling. Charita Asalanka, I think Mickey Arthur has done this very good thing, putting Charit Asalanka at the place where he is scoring runs. Everybody see the mindset of Sri Lankan people. They want कि Charit Asalanka should bat. Why? Why you want Charit Asalanka should bat? Why you are just forcing fix? Why you are just breaking the things when it is already fixed? See this. This is. I think Mickey Arthur will do the good things for this team because the way he thinks, no, in his study interviews, I picked his words and I told in my videos that definitely Dinesh Chandimal will play in place of Minod Dhanuka because he said in his interview about something about wicket keeping and something about experience and that certainly indicated about I don't know. See, now everybody talked about Kamendu Mendy. Kamendu Mendes has really struggled during his innings. He cannot play spinning ball. He cannot play straighter deliveries. He consumes too many dot balls. Though the pitch was like that today, also I can't go into that much. But in fielding wise, I think Kamendu Mendes is horrible. I'm just talking about the negative points also in this, because if a team wants to improve then these points needs to be addressed. Otherwise, I don't think that beating. Okay, you got the advantage today. You have got the spinners. You have got a new player. Uh, a new player whose bowling was not read properly by a South African batsman, but definitely they will work, work for the next series, that is the T20 series. And when you talk about Vanindu Hasaranga, I think he do too much. He do too much. There is a difference between that money. Who's that? Tikshina. Tikshina. I like about his bowling that he bowls wicket to wicket line and length. He doesn't try much. Okay, this is good. When you try much, no, you will always go for runs, and going for runs will definitely dent your confidence, and ultimately you will everywhere, and ultimately you will involve in losing the game for your team. What happened? Sandakand also leaked too much runs, and he is out. Akila Dhananjay, see, watching the game from here on the screen, everybody knows that what they are trying to do. See, against left-hander, Wanindu Hasaranga tries to bowl from over the wicket, over from over now around the wicket, around the wicket. The way when he bowled, I don't know why did he try that plot, because bowling around the wicket to the left-hander, and he got smacked, I think, by George Linde and Felix Wire for, I think, couple of boundaries and three boundaries. So these things needs to be addressed by the Sri Lankan team. Otherwise, this team is a good. If they play together for another few months, 1 or 2 months, maybe 6 months, 1 year, especially at home, they will be more danger for the other teams. I don't know about this combination will work in foreign condition or not, but definitely at home and in subcontinent condition, except Indian condition, I think this team is a good team. Sri Lankan team I'm talking about. Congratulations to Sri Lankan team. They have won the series against a pretty good side. Pretty good side, I should say, because this is the, I think, the first year team of South Africa. If you include in this, definitely they are going to play Quentin de Kock and Miller. This is the full strength South African side. So they have somehow managed to get wins, this ODI series wins against a good top six ranks side, one of the six ranked side. This is good for Sri Lankan cricket. I think this will give them a lot of boost, a lot of confidence. But nevertheless, there are still lots of loopholes, like the batting of Dhananjay De Silva, like the batting of the captain himself, Darshan Shanka, and in the post-match presentation, I think Roshan Abhisinghe was asking about his batting, Darshan Shanka's, and see, even Hasaranga batting, why he plays so risky shot. If you ask me what was the turning point of the game, I will say Chamika Karunaratne and Charita Asalanka, that partnership, whatever the partnership, 20-25 runs partnership, and consuming almost 60 to 70 deliveries, 60 to 70 deliveries, or just less than that. That has suddenly shifted the run from 130 to I think 130 to 160, and on this day 170 to 180 was a more than fair average total, because the way the ball was turning. Sri Lanka, I think, the moment they have got 30-40 extra runs, that given the license the to the bowlers. Okay, we can defend the total, we can restrict them under 200. So this point, I think, in terms of batting wise, if you look in terms of batting wise, I think, batting wise, apart from Charita Sri Lanka, apart from Chamika Karunaratne, I think everybody needs to work on their batting skills and practice more and more balls, because when these batsmen face na quality spinners, when these batsmen face even an average spinner on a turning track, I think they get baffled. They don't know what to do. So I will tell you the scorecard. Sri Lanka versus South Africa, the third ODI, and this was the decider in which Sri Lanka, Darshan Shanka, the captain of Sri Lankan ODI and T20I team, has won the toss and had won the toss and elected to bat first, which was normal in Premadasa. So Sri Lanka got a fairly good start, decent start, I must say. They were almost in 10 overs. They were 50-52 for two. Then the real struggle started when Maharaj, Linde, and Samsi came on to bowl, and they really bowled well. And after all, they bowled well. Sri Lankan batsmen also didn't played well to them. So both contributed to the decline of Sri Lankan batting, especially in the middle order. And they must say thanks to the middle order batsman number 5 Charita Salanka, that again on that wicket he played a very crucial role of. See, he got 47 from 71. This was needed from all the batters. Dhananjay De Silva, he was a little bit unlucky because the ball hit the bat and deflected the pad and pops up in the air, and Klaasen took the very good catch. Again, Shankar I think is disappointing with the bat, even Vanindu Hasaranka. And most important thing, Chamika Karnatne C 16 from 13. Let me tell you, I will tell you my turning point of the game. See, this is the partnership that really given the hopes to Sri Lanka. Okay, we can do something with this total. From 121-26, they have played almost 11 to 12 overs. Chamka Karunaratne and uh, Charita Salanka, and they have scored 34-35, which was good. And also the little cameo from Manish, I think Mahesh Tiksana, he has contributed. Sorry, and Dusmanta Chamira 29 from 39. I think these two partnership has really turned the game towards Sri Lankan, because the momentum during the mid innings, the momentum was with Sri Lanka, because see, Sri Lanka could have easily bowled out under 150, and under 150, one partnership, one innings of 30-40 runs, that could have really done the job for South Africa. But from 150 to 150, 160, they managed to get 200, and 200 on this wicket is almost like a 250, 240. Still, Sri Lanka were 15 to 20, even 30 runs short, according to me. But when you have got 200 on a turning, the pitch was turning. The pitch have responded square turn to the bowlers from the beginning. Then you can expect something. The game you can make the game out of 200 runs, and say on this kind of that team when bowl while defending the total of 200 sometimes win also, and sometimes no. I think it goes 50-50. So good again. Well done to Sri Lankan team, and what a player Charita Salanka, and he deservingly got the man of the series award. And let me tell you, to defend these kind of total, you need a very good start with a very good fielding effort, and both folded in Sri Lanka's favor, because Dusmanta Chahar came with a mindset to attack and to take few wickets, and Praveen Jayavikrama also gave the start that Sri Lanka wanted, and Uh, Dushmanta Chamera, bold, beautiful delivery. I think his delivery I have seen, I've watched that delivery that he bowled to Reza Hendricks, and I think he was clueless, Reza Hendricks, and he bowled completely. That was a very good ball, and immediately after that, after 3 or 4 balls, I think Rassi Vandadushan was out. So after 1 over or so, Rassi Vandadushan was out, and I think that certainly that was surely changes the momentum of the game. And at that point, because 3 wickets down under 20 runs with Malan gone, Dushan gone, and all the batters gone who were looking good till till then in the series, all gone. Malan, Markram, and Vanderdusen gone, and now South Africa left with only one or two batters, and you can't chase the total like this. Especially the pitch is doing a lot of favor to the bowlers. So as a whole, I am looking. Sri Lanka have done well. Pitch has played a part in it, though the pitch has played a part in it, but it was for both the team. But Sri Lanka, first of all, they were very lucky Sri Lankan players, and especially captain. He was very lucky that he won the toss and batted first. Otherwise, it was all over for Sri Lanka also, because Sri Lanka would have also not chased down the total of 170 plus if Sri Lanka would have batted second. So it was all. See, when you do want to win, no, when you want to win, the things will fall according to you. The toss fallen according to in the bag of Dashun Shanaka, and Dashun Shanaka Dashun Shanaka immediately elected to bat first, which was a very good decision. And ultimately, they have won the series after 18 months. They have won the series after 7 years against a top 5 or 6 ranked side, which is to me very surprising, because this is what I used to tell, because Sri Lanka hasn't won any series since 5 to 6 years, and the retirement of both the three legends, Telshan Sangakkara, is also now the retirement they have taken back 6 years back. Means since their retirement, they haven't won a series. Sri Lanka. This is absolutely ridiculous. And in those period, all the senior players were present, even in the bowling department. When you talk about Demuth, when you talk about even Chandimal present, uh, then Tishara Pereira was also there. So they have done well. I think the way Sri Lankan players, these Sri Lankan players, young players are performing, selectors and team management and sports authority, especially the cricket management, has done well. Okay, if we have to lose, we have to face loss. I think if we have to face loss, we go with young players. At least they will learn, and not they are learning, they are giving you results. That's very important. Results always makes a team better. Results always inculcate in you confidence, betterment, skill wise. You practice, you do hard work. So these are all kinds of things adds to this, and ultimately Sri Lanka has won the series against South Africa. Now it's time for everybody predicted. I think I was the only one. When you talk about whoever comes to my channel, I was the only one who was consistently telling that South Africa will not beat this this Sri Lankan side under Darshan Shankar captaincy, and today it has proved right. So that see, my prediction, I judge always on the basis of current performance and on the basis of the mindset of a team, and on the basis of his skills also. if you look at in these team, skill wise, though I can tell they cannot match with still other team, other top five ranked team. But when you talk about attitude, if you talk about willing to win the games, if you talk about willing to score some runs, I think in that part, I think this team is very good. I think this team, my regular guest, if you are listening to me, if you want to come, please come. Uh, Pawan he is Sri Lankan, and definitely he must be happy right now that my prediction went right today. Okay, with this I will be ending this live stream. I think it's late now, and I'm also a bit tired because I just came 2 hours, 2.5 hours ago, where from my work. So please subscribe to my channel. Please like the videos. Please share the videos. We'll meet in the next video. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe a day after tomorrow. I will definitely give you message when I'm going to come. So Sri Lanka have won. India won yesterday. Both Asian team is doing well, but Pakistan cricket team, even Bangladesh doing well. Pakistan cricket team is just making the selection, though their squad is not that good, but still it's okay their squad. So it will be very interesting to see, as I have predicted for the World Cup, two Asian teams to including India to qualify. Maybe three Asian teams will go, but I'll stick to that my original prediction. Two Asian teams will go, including to the semi-finals, including India, and one will definitely go England. And who is the one will go either New Zealand, Bangladesh, or Pakistan? You never know, but that tournament is going to be the fantastic one. And one more important news before before winding up this session with me on in-depth analysis with this, सब्सक्राइब किया कीजिए आप लोग, नोटिफिकेशन का बेल आइकन ऑल दबा दिया कीजिए बस। रेड रेड का आइकन है, उसी को दाबना है एक बार, बस छोड़ दीजिए और उसके बाद आपके पास नोटिफिकेशन चलाएगा डेफिनेटली। एंड सी, दिस इज माय स्टाइल ऑफ डिस्कसिंग अबाउट क्रिकेट। इफ यू हैव एनी पॉइंट, एनी ऑब्जर्वेशन अबाउट cricket, please come. I have always provided the link in the description box so the people, the cricket fans of especially Indian cricket fan, can come and have an interaction with me. डिस्कस करो, अपनी बात को रखो। So many, I think इंडियन फैंस काफी हैं जो अपना एक्सप्रेशन, अपना फीलिंग्स रखने के लिए शायद they want platform, and I'm giving you the platform. Okay, come and have an interaction with me. And just उसमें आर्ग्यूमेंट भी होता है, ऐसा नहीं है, जो कि अच्छा आर्ग्यूमेंट होता है वो। सो विद दिस आई एम वाइंडिंग अप दिस। सब्सक्राइब किया कीजिए, लाइक किया कीजिए और शेयर किया कीजिए मेरे वीडियोस को, एंड फॉलो मी ऑन माय इंस्टाग्राम Nitish_IDA92. Please subscribe to my channel, like the videos, share the videos. Till this, I think I think this week is a very good week for in especially in cricket, and और ओलंपिक में तो तहलका मचाए हैं हम लोग के जो खिलाड़ी हैं पैरा ओलंपिक्स टोक्यो में, वो तो काफी जानदार परफॉर्मेंस उन लोग का रहा है। सो डेफिनेटली इंडियन टीम एंड इंडियन स्पोर्ट्स is rising higher and higher as the time goes by. So we'll meet in the next video, and be fit and be safe. Take care. Subscribe to my channel. Please be safe, be fit, wear mask. Thank you. Good night. We'll meet you in the next video. Thank you. Good night.